Good morning and welcome to week 5, day 1 of Dopey training. We are actually at Coronado Springs today. There is the Grand Casino Tower. There is a .9 jogging trail within sort of the main area here. We're gonna do that. It is only a 45 minutes today, 45 minutes on Thursday, and 3 miles on Saturday, which should be a consistent 3 miles. However, today, of course, because we're here at Coronado, we're gonna show you around. We're gonna walk around, show you all the things. A little bit of a resort tour as well. It's a bit of a workout. So, let's get going. Now the dig site is the pool area here at Coronado Springs. It is presently about 8:45, pool doesn't open until 10, so we can't even walk in there. Maybe we will at the end. Actually, no, we'll be done before the pool opens. You gotta be careful at a resort this early. There's vehicles all around doing all kinds of crazy things. So I think you want me to pass him? Maybe? No. Other end of the pool area, there is that's the bar. Very important location. Volleyball court. In the back, there is a playground as well as an arcade. And this out here is 3 bridges, because it has 3 bridges that connect to it. Coronado Springs is a giant resort. Mom worked here for a very brief period of time, and I remember her coming home and saying that supposedly you can fit all of Magic Kingdom on this property. So just a check-in, we started here, ran this, and now we are at this point to take us across this bridge and back. However, it does appear that there are many other little trails within the buildings, so you could probably make it as long as you want. Right now, we're gonna make this one designated loop, and then we'll explore the resort more. There's another pool out here. Nice. Looks like it may already be open. Now, much like Caribbean Beach or Old Key West, there are a lot of little building areas to stay in. There's casitas, there's rancheros, there's cabanas. We're gonna go off the beaten path here for a second and look at the courtyard of casitas. There's a shuffleboard, fun lighting. There is a chess set, I'm gonna assume is out all the time. We're gonna come back into the main area here, El Centro. There's the Maya Grill inside those doors, as well as their quick service area, which is the Mercado. You have Rick's Sports Bar. As mentioned before, this resort is huge, and there's tons of places to go and things to see. This little seating area out here. Another great little quiet area, great for a meetup, outdoor bar. Inside, again, those doors will bring you to the Mercado. There's also Rick's Cafe, which is a little quick service area for usually breakfast, danishes and coffee and such. El Centro will bring you into Panchitos, which is the souvenir shop. Panchitos and Cafe Rick's. So here's the official running trail map. We started just about there and did this inside dotted track, which according to this is only 0.75. But the red line, which I didn't realize until just now, is a mile. And that definitely looks like a mile, so let's go do that. Now there is also a path from here all the way out to the All-Stars. And obviously that is a much longer path. I don't know the exact distance of it. Someone sent me a TikTok of someone doing it, and I was like, oh, that's good to know. But there's a couple crosswalks you can cross. And, you know, Disney traffic at 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning is probably not the best. So for now, we're gonna follow the spring trail. All right, that path is where we began. That was a shorter path. We're gonna do the longer path out this direction. Here we go. These are the softest hammocks I've ever seen in my life. They are delightful, and they're way more than I thought they were. So this is the Cabanas set of buildings. Again, point of reference, Gran Destino. Ahead of us, we got a fork in the road, but beyond these trees is the dig site, the pool area. Head that way, and that's a short version. We're gonna keep to the right here and follow the long mile trail. This is yet another pool area. So now we've come across, oh, there's laundry out here as well. All right, so now we are in the ranchos section, which makes me feel a little at home. As we learned in last week's episode, I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico from the bulk of my teen years, from like 10 to 18. And so this is giving me major New Mexico vibes. The other interesting thing about this resort is with all of the sort of new cultural films that are coming out, they kind of give a couple of different vibes at once. Like it's a little Coco. I think Coco is probably the most themed IP it could have. This is really pretty. I don't think I've ever been back here. Learn something new every day. Now, obviously today we're taking it easy. We're doing this 45-minute walk around Coronado Springs, which is probably gonna, just this 1 mile is gonna take 45 minutes, but that's okay. It's all right. Okay, I'm coming to the crossroads. I think I may have missed. Hold on, time to check the map. This video is called Getting Lost at Coronado Springs. Okay, so instead of, this is the Rancheros buildings, right? Apparently we should have come out between the buildings over there and then taken this sidewalk to where we are now, instead of walking through the buildings. But walking through the buildings was much prettier. So yeah, I will say that this is the first time I've actually done this path, so like getting lost seemed inevitable. But it's okay. I think we're on the right path now. I think we're gonna end up doing like 2 miles in 45 minutes, and that is okay, because again, as mentioned on the last video, like we know what the goal is, we know what we're striving for. But I think again, is when we keep doing these Disney trails, at least for the first time, it's about like knowing where you are, knowing how to get where you're going, and not just and then figuring out and taking in the beauty of these Disney resorts. Because I mean, they are gorgeous, right? Okay, so now we is it that out there? I'm so lost. Okay, well this makes no sense. This doesn't seem to be the right path at all. I hear a Coke machine and an ice machine. This isn't right. I don't know what happened. Okay, I've been here before. Been here. This is where I stopped to figure out I went the wrong way. I mean, I didn't go there. As much as I long for a path that is windy and crazy and not normal, there is something to be said about a circle. At least you know where you're going. Let's check this directory. Okay, so this directory only has the short one on it, not the long one on it. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go out here? Maybe this is it? I don't know. Because I don't know, maybe going around the outside of Casitas is what we do? Dear Coronado Springs, it'd be very helpful if all of your directories had the same paths on them. Please and thank you. Free bridges. I feel like that scene in National Lampoon's Vacation, European Vacation, where they keep driving in the circle. They're like, look kids, Big Ben, Parliament. And I'm like, look, 3 bridges, Grand Destino. Okay, I have reviewed the map and I think I know where we went wrong. Where we went out to the Rancho's parking lot is where we should have gone back into the main route. So there's a whole section on the outside in the parking lot that we missed. Should we go back? Editor note, I said a lot of wrong things in this video and got lost, as you saw. So I just wanted to clarify that after reviewing footage and the map one more time, so it is not the parking lot of Ranchos, not Rancheros, idiot. It's the parking lot on the outside of Casitas that brings you back into El Centro. I don't know what was wrong with me that day, but I was definitely not in the right mind frame to explain things. So hopefully that clarifies, and now here is the rest of me getting lost at Coronado Springs. All right, well, we've been here before. This looks familiar and is part of the correct path for both of the trails. I think the most important part of this diary and the lesson from here is that when you're in these training segments, whether it be 45 minutes, 3 miles, whatever it is, like the most important thing is to just keep moving. I didn't really stop for too terribly long to figure out what was going on. My feet have not stopped for the past 45 minutes, which I think is the key. It is nice out today. There's a little bit of a breeze. And in addition to that, not only did I didn't really work per se. I didn't really do intervals and I didn't really run a whole lot because it is still hot. But I definitely was at a faster walking pace than I normally am. So the mental reminder, diary entry number whatever, is even when you're resting, you're still working. Don't completely rest, don't completely shut down. Always keep moving and moving at a faster pace than you would in a casual leisure walk. There are a lot of sidewalks here at Coronado Springs. You can literally make your own path. And I think I was relying on the path they had set, and then I was also relying on my brain for not forgetting where that is. Fails all the way around. So, if you come to Coronado Springs, make your own running trail. It's probably the easiest thing to do. All right, well, that's gonna wrap up Monday's segment, which is actually Tuesday. I think that was my problem. I'm running on a Tuesday, not on a Monday. All kinds of messed up today. Whew. On to Thursday. Hello again. Welcome to Thursday, and July 28th. Today is 45 minutes. Honestly, not gonna film a whole lot. I need to get this 45 minutes in and I need to make it solid. So this is the before. It is already 81 degrees. It feels like 90. I'm not sure how true that is. I'm also super bummed that my open shocks are not charged, so I'm going with my JBLs, which are another great headphone that I've had for quite some time, and their sound quality might be a little bit better, but I like having open shocks as well. So those are the like. Let's go running, guys. We are off and moving. It is a 45 minutes total. We are off on a 1-1 interval. 45 around the neighborhood. See you at the end. Okay. It is hot. It is, I know it said it. Oh, no. Hi, fly. Again, 81, 89, it is not. It is high 90s, mid 90s. I'm soaked, as you can see. However, that was a good run. 1-1 interval, 90, God, 6% of the time I did each interval. There were a couple of like hills and things and moments where it was in the sun and I couldn't breathe, but we did 3.25 in 45 minutes, which in 90-degree heat I think is pretty good for someone who has not been consistent We're getting back on track. We're making this happen. We'll see you guys on Saturday for another 3 miles, and I think it's gonna be a special location. Guys, welcome to Saturday, week 5, day 3. I'm actually just leaving the JW Marriott Bonnet Creek. It is an evening run. Needed to get my 3 miles in, so here we go. Probably not a lot of filming, probably a lot of running. Let's do some work. Okay, we're in a little bit of a rest. So, started down to the JW Marriott Bonnet Creek in the Bonnet Creek area of Walt Disney World. Technically, it is not on property. This road is not Disney property. Isn't that crazy? But Bonnet Creek area is the home to 2 Wyndhams, a vacation Wyndham and then a regular Wyndham, the Hilton Signia by Hilton, the Waldorf Astoria, and of course JW Marriott Bonnet Creek, where you may know someone that works there. I had a struggle this morning, couldn't get out of bed to get my run in before work. And I remembered that there's this sidewalk that runs from the hotel out to a traffic light and back, which is just over 3 miles. And that is today's assignment. Here we go. All right, so you're coming up on the turnaround point of this run. This is where the sidewalk ends. As a point of reference, the traffic light is where Bonnet Creek and Lake Buena Vista Drive meet. Across the street is where the big Disney Vacation Club sign used to be. The big van with all characters popping out of it. It was removed just a few weeks ago. So we are turning around and heading back to JW Marriott Bonnet Creek to end this 3 miles. And we're doing pretty good. Keeping a fairly steady 90-30, which is not at all what I expected to do. A little bit of filming there, of course, so if I would just put the phone down and run, I'd be doing really good. Here we go. Just to prove I'm doing it, you can see it was light. And now it is dark. Beautiful, right? Gorgeous. Wyndham, Hilton. It's a beautiful night. Okay, so I can confirm that from this spot here, right across the street from the JW, signs over there, is exactly 3.1 to 5K up to the stoplight-ish gazebo area and back. Again, just shy of 45 minutes, which I'm happy with, because again, I filmed and I took my time going out. Did a bit of almost broke my ankle. Did a bit of a long warm-up. But yeah, week 5 done. We'll see you next week. I can't believe I almost forgot. Thank you for your time and attention. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things. And as always, it's a good day to have a good day. We'll see you next week for week 6. It's a 7-mile long run next Saturday. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, but we'll figure it out.